Bing bong! Hello! Welcome to my thingy!
Oh my god, we're taking viewer questions, and I have a microphone in my hand this time instead of having it as a crane over me. I don't know, I'm trying it this way this time, and I may never go back to it again, so that's great! And it looks like we got some viewer questions this time. If you want to get your questions answered, or have me just do random bullshit on camera, you can literally request anything that's not, horribly profane or illegal, Do that in the comments below, and I'll read them next week. JM Morals asks, what battle tier do you like to compete in, and how often will you do viewer/subscriber streams of Pokemon? Well, that's a great question, JM Morals. First off, let me tell you what my stream schedule is. Just so you guys know what my live stream schedule is, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday every week, all the time, on YouTube Gaming, go on. And if you need to keep up to date when my streams are either postponed or I do a stream on a day that's not usual, follow me on Twitter, and then you can get all of that information. Now, as for viewer/subscriber streams, well, that depends. I'm probably going to start doing a lot more ORAS stuff. It's a lot easier to do. It's just that I've been very burnt out on ORAS recently. I'm just so hyped for Sun and Moon. However, I will start doing those again. I might actually do one tomorrow or today when you guys see this. So look out for that. What battle tier do I like? Honestly, the one I've been doing the most is VGC. But other than VGC... recently I've actually been finding UU kind of interesting. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I mean, it's always changing because the tiers are always changing. That's kind of the nature of the game. So like, my favorite can change all the time. Not to mention that I don't keep up to date with tiers as well as some other players. But, yeah, I'd say right now it's kind of UU, just because there's so many cool mons in there, and it just feels kind of fresh. Optazone asks, what wanted you to start YouTube? Oh, that's a very good point. Well, right now, I actually study film. I'm a film student. I go to film school, and I study. I want to be a filmmaker when I get older. However, that's basically selling your soul away unless that 1% chance of you actually landing a film job works out. So otherwise you pretty much have nothing and you're gonna live your life poor, and you're just selling your soul to a school to eat your soul. It's great. But really though, I was trying to think of other ways to kind of not end up super dirt poor. One thing I realized is that when you're making films, you kind of just have to always be active, And so I figured I'd just start posting stuff to YouTube because it's not about making the money on here. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's that when you're constantly making stuff, you're kind of exercising your muscle. Muscle. I don't know how to do that. I'm doing a lot of editing every day now, which keeps me in shape. I don't forget things, and I'm constantly up to date on what all the editing techniques are and stuff like that. Not to mention that it gives me just kind of a general connection to the film community. It's also just nice to be able to put your stuff out there. I feel like I constantly have stuff going out, even when it may not be like, it's a gaming video, so it's literally just overlaying a video on top of another video and exporting it. But, it feels a lot nicer. That's why I started it, It's just about kind of, making something. Just keep making shit and hope to God that it works. Which is better than most filmmakers can ask for, really. So yeah, that's why I started YouTube. Not to mention that it's fun. Also, I wanted to learn more about gaming. If you look at my other YouTube channel, Movie Poopy, where me and my friend Anthony play games together, that one was started because I don't really have that general of a knowledge of video games. I know Pokemon and Nintendo pretty well. Mainly Pokemon. Pokemon I know like inside and out. Nintendo I know pretty decently. But other consoles, no, not really. I don't really know them. So that's why I started that, because I really wanted to kind of explore gaming more, you know? I thought that'd be pretty fun. Lewis Stewart asks, do we ask our questions here for you to answer next time? Well, Lou! Yes, follow-up question. Well then, who draws your profile pics? That's me! I draw them! Yeah, I do my artwork. I do all my own artwork. And I think they came out pretty decently. Although, I have to say that most of my artwork, I'm scrolling through right now to look at all the different stuff. Most of it I actually base kind of loosely off of other artworks. Mainly, this Pokemon is Fun profile picture. If you find Kevin Murphy's Christmas profile picture on Facebook for his Facebook page, it's actually based off of one of those. It's the one where he's dressed up like a reindeer. I'll put it in the video, I think. I should be able to find it and put it in the video. But yeah, I based it off of that very heavily too. So yeah, I want to give him credit where that's due, or the artist who made that. I couldn't figure out who the artist was though who made that. So credit to them though. They did a great job with that, and I used that very heavily as an inspiration for my picture. Lewis Stewart asks again, would you ever do a randomizer run, and will you do more Nuzlockes? I'm definitely doing more Nuzlockes, like 1000%. I plan on every time they release a Pokemon game to the eShop, I'm gonna Nuzlocke it, hopefully leading up to Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to fit them all in, and I'm planning on doing that. But of course, more Nuzlockes, those are fun as hell. Would you ever do a randomizer run? If I start running low on content, then I start doing stuff like that. See, I don't really like to use emulators and stuff, or just modify games and stuff in general. It may sound dumb. It's just kind of a weird policy I have. I know you can get away with it easily on the internet, just uploading that kind of stuff, and nobody's gonna catch you or anything, but I don't know. I don't like it. I personally want to just keep this kind of, vanilla. But if I do start running low on content, I'm not objected to doing randomized stuff. So maybe in the future, we'll see. I don't know. It's more so just like, obviously Pokemon's never gonna be like come up to me in the future and be like, A, you have 50 subs, we love you. B, you swear a lot and offend many people, we love you. We want you to be the face of Pokemon. That's just not gonna happen. That'd be great if that happened. I'd love it. But it's not. Is that light like blinding you guys? I hope not. So yeah, that's why but I mean, regardless, I just want to keep it kind of PC. God forbid in the future YouTube does something where like you can content ID people for using emulators and running Pokemon ROMs. I mean, honestly, that sounds ridiculous, but after all the shit that's been going on recently, I wouldn't put it past YouTube to do that, honestly. That Nintendo could go and take down your channel because you used an emulator. So, that's why I'm not doing that. All right, looks like that's it for all the questions this week. I actually was gonna go for Lou's question about who draws my profile pics. I drew a picture of a Lou Pokemon that I made up, and I was gonna scan it and everything and edit it in my computer, but my graphics software seems to be screwing with me now, so looks like that's shit. that sucks, really. So I'm sorry, it was gonna be really funny, but I didn't get to do it. But oh well. See you guys around. See you next week. Post your comments down below.